In the US, when most people go to buy new phones, they tend to just stick to Apple or Samsung. That's a bit of a shame because neither company makes a handset that can do this. Just look at it. In a year where the most heated smartphone debates have been about notches versus bezels, Oppo leapfrogged the whole pack and delivered the true all-screen dream. Now at this point, I'm sure someone out there is yelling that the Find X only has a screen-to-body ratio of 93.8%, but that's just being pedantic. Because aside from a tiny black strip that runs along the edge of the screen, there's no notches, cutouts, or any other distractions to take away from that gorgeous 6.4-inch OLED display. It's just so damn clean, and even sleeker than the Vivo Nex S, which does deserve a little credit for delivering something similar, just not quite as nice. But since there's no camera cutout, how the hell do you take a selfie? Well, here's where the phone gets even cooler, because Oppo thought about that and installed a motorized front-facing camera that automatically rises up whenever you need it. How sick is that? It's like seeing the black monolith from 2001 magically appear on command. And that hidden cam isn't used just for pictures either, because since the Find X doesn't have a fingerprint sensor, the camera also pops up and scans your face whenever you want to unlock your phone. Even the back of the Find X is quite pretty, clad in a curvy sheet of glass with subtle glacier blue or Bordeaux red gradients running along each side of the phone. And with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, 128 or 256 gigs of storage, the Find X certainly isn't hurting on specs either. Soon, there will even be a Find X with 10 gigs of RAM, which is more memory than any company has put in a phone before. Sadly, as wonderfully techy as the Find X is, it's still got a number of issues. It's missing water resistance, wireless charging, and a headphone jack, which for a phone that costs around $1,000 is pretty disappointing. Meanwhile, the motor on that pop-up camera seems like a liability down the road. And even though Oppo's ColorOS is based on Android, it comes with unneeded bloat, Android 8.1 instead of 9, and really annoying default notification settings. In fact, it's clear this phone wasn't designed with Western markets in mind, because to even get access to Google Play, you need to sideload the APK yourself. The biggest problem of all this, though, is that Oppo doesn't officially sell the Find X, or any other phone for that matter, in the US, which means you'll need to go through a third-party reseller if you want one for yourself. But still, as something that shows how amazing an all-screen phone can be, the Oppo Find X is a wild success. And with Xiaomi and Huawei already planning on launching phones based on the Find X's design, the days left in the not-screen era are already numbered.